What did you say, sir?
We were dancing. ठीक है. Now, some graphs we are going to see. See, what we drew that one, that was a constant graph, uniform velocity graph. It's increasing uniformly. And it is zero velocity graph. Object is at stationary position. This two graph clear, right? Because I'm going to give you some difficult graphs now. Everyone clear this graph?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Aisha,
Yes,
Lalit, Sahasra,
Yes, sir.
Vedika, Vishnu,
yes, sir. Clear.
clear, right? Okay. Then let's go for some difficult graphs. Okay, you didn't understood which one?
Sir, no, sir, like it's uniform with very non-uniform. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Sir, when I said uniform, you said no, sir. Then what is it like down?
Uniform means it's increasing uniformly. Uniform velocity shows it is increasing uniformly. See this? Or we can, that is acceleration. If it is increasing uniformly, that is acceleration. Now, see this graph is uniform velocity. See, same value you will get. If I subtract this minus this that we did here, what's the value? 10 minus 0 by 1 minus 0. Same 20 minus 10, 2 minus 1. Same 30 minus 10 divided by 3 minus 2. All these value will be 10, 10, 10 meter per second, meter per second, meter per second. So it shows it is moving uniformly.
Here also like only no, sir. I'm not understanding.
What you're understanding? What?
Graph only.
Your voice is not audible properly, dear.
I'm not understanding the graph only properly.
In that, what is that? Simple terms are given. One number, two number. This is 1. This is 2. 2 minus 1. You can't understand 2 minus 1. See this value? See, in short, we are finding the slope. Here, first see the first one, y2. y2 is 20 here. 20, y1 is 10. And with this one, we have this values. 2 minus this 1. So 10 minus 1 by 1, it is 10 meter per second. 10 is meters because it's displacement. 1 is second because it's time. 10 by 1 is 10 meter per second. That is your velocity in this position. In this point, it's 10. This range.
So area under displacement time shows velocity. Shows velocity.
What?
So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir, I was saying like the area under displacement time graph shows velocity.
Velocity. So this line represent this value. Now same way, this black one, if we calculate similar way, 30 upper limit minus lower limit, upper minus lower, that is 20. Here upper is, what's the value? Niteshri? What's the value in denominator? Time? Niteshri? Yeah?
3 minus
3
minus 2.
3 minus 2. What's the value now? Equals to how much?
10
10.
by 1.
Which is 10 meter per second. It is the same.
Yes.
That shows it is
Side one
uniform. Wow, that shows uniform. Now, if we talk about this,
Case 1.
if we talk about case 1, see, displacement is, if we take displacement here, it's suppose 5, 10, 15, 20. So if we take 20 here, 20 minus 20, it is not changing. Final and initially same. Whatever time we take this one, 2 or 4 or 2 or 3, whatever. Let's take 2 minus 3 or 3 minus 2. 0 by 1, which is 0 only. So it shows it is stationary position. It is not changing its position with respect to time. That shows velocity is 0. Understood?
Yes.
This shows velocity is 0.
Sir, from this, what questions can they ask?
Wait, first understand graph. I'll make questions also. Okay, next graph. Okay.
Sir, like, isn't this infinite velocity?
Now tell me about this one. What do you think here?
So this is infinite velocity.
Why you think so?
So because it like extends with time. The distance goes on with time.
Yes. Time is your constant. Right? So if you take your distance, slope of this one is again, how to find slope? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus
Like if the
x1.
distance is constant, then it's at rest, and if the time is constant, it's like
Infinity.
infinite velocity.
We cannot divide something by 0. Right? So it's infinite value. So velocity will be infinite. Body moves with infinite velocity. Done? Now, same thing we'll do for velocity and time. This was distance and time.
Like the area under velocity diameter shows displacement.
Nahi. Let's draw for this was C. I didn't give heading. Okay, we give. So fourth one. Velocity time graph. Let's start with same. What do you see here? Velocity and time. Okay. Now tell me one by one, everyone. I want. Like, what do you observe from this one? Let's start with Tanvi.
So like it's going at constant speed.
Constant velocity.
Velocity.
Yes. So how we did here previously? We just found the slope, right? So just in terms of slope, tell me. Tanvi, in terms of slope, take some values and tell me.
0.
Y direction is B and this is time. Okay, yeah, it's 0. So what state it is in? Is it rest condition? Tanvi? If velocity is 0, in this case, final or initial are 0, does it mean is it in rest condition? Think and answer. Vedika? What do you think? Vedika, you there?
Can I say?
1 second, Lalit. I'll give you a chance. No? Okay, Lalit, you answer.
Sir, it's at the uniform velocity.
Is it uniform velocity? Think again.
Yes, sir, it's like constant.
Say constant. Because constant velocity, uniform velocity, we cannot make them as the same.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. So let me explain you this one again. Those who didn't understood, see here. No problem. This is moving with velocity. Let's take this point and this point. Okay, so velocity here, difference in velocity is 0. I didn't say velocity is 0. I said difference in velocity is 0 with respect to time.
Yes,
So,
sir. So it'll be like if it's like 40 meter per second, so 40 minus 0 by
40 minus 40 is 0. That's what it means. So,
yes, sir.
so if it is, as you said, 40, in short, it means it is moving with 40 km per hour only. It is not changing its speed. In short, it is not accelerating. Meter per second per
It's like
second.
zero acceleration.
Meter per second square. Right? Everyone? Are you able to understand what I'm saying? Somebody wrote something. It is confusing. Okay.
Sir, can you explain once again?
Sure. Okay, first of all, everyone know what is slope, right?
Yes, sir.
So to find the value of this one, how we are doing? Y2 minus y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. That is the slope. Now in this case, what is the value? Suppose as he said, let's take 40. 40 minus 40. Let's take here 3 minus 2, which is 0, 1. So in short, it is 0. What is 0? V2 minus V1. Right?
It's like acceleration.
Wait,
Zero
Lalit.
acceleration.
So V2 minus V1 is 0. We didn't mention here V1 and V2 both are 0. So velocity is not 0. The difference in velocities is 0. This, what do you mean by V2 minus V1? Difference. Difference in
Change of velocity.
velocity is 0. Difference in velocity is 0. Therefore, that means velocity is same. There is no change in velocity.
Sir, I'm not understanding which graph will be like this, sir. All will be from the point.
Huh? What you're saying?
Which graph will be like this from between, sir.
Okay, what do you mean by this point? When you say this point, let's take this 40. What is the coordinate of this point?
Can you repeat, sir?
What is the coordinate of this point? What is the coordinate of this point A?
I didn't get your question.
What is the coordinate of point A? How to find coordinates? X comma y. What is x value at this point? What is x value at this point? Huh? What you're saying?
No, sir, like from starting only, I'm not understanding this graph.
Okay. I'm explaining right now. Now you listen first. First answer what I'm asking. Listen this one. What is x value here at this point?
40.
No. What is x
Sir,
value
here
at
Says 0.
0? How to write this? 0 comma
40.
40.
there's some way 0 can.
This line is 0 line. This line y-axis is 0 line.
Which line, sir?
This y-axis. At y-axis, x is 0. At y-axis. At x-axis, y is 0. So, this point is 40 point. Means if I ask you draw 0 comma 40, what you will draw? This line. When I ask you draw 40 comma 0, which line you will draw? You will draw one line here, that is 40 comma 0.
You will directly name it on the line only, no, sir, like x-axis or y-axis. We should just put the point and name it.
Exactly.
Then why you draw lines, sir?
Okay, I name it here. I want 1 point from here also. I need to find difference also. That's why I just do one long line so that I can find difference at this point.
But we don't do that in math.
But we will do here. And you will learn slowly, don't worry. Okay.
Sir,
This-
this is uniform motion or non-uniform?
Sorry.
This is uniform motion or non-uniform?
Now see, this is not about uniform motion, not about the non-uniform motion. It is about velocity because this graph
It's
is,
constant without changing its direction.
yes. So it is not 40 is constant for all the time. See, if we take point here, if I take point here, if I take point here, whatever time I'm taking 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, whatever I'm taking, it is same 40 only. It is not changing. So we wrote here 3 minus 2 is 1 or 2 minus 1 is 1. So difference is 0. So difference is 0 here.
Sir, then why you do 40 minus 40 by 3 minus 2?
Because at this point, if I'm taking 3 minus 2, this point, what is the final velocity? 40. What is the initial velocity? Again 40. It is not changing. Right? Is it
So
changing
it's
here?
like zero acceleration.
Wait, Lalit. So this point is 40 line. So difference is 0. There is no change in velocity here.
40 no, sir.
Sorry? What are you saying?
On y-axis 40 is there no?
Y-axis 40 is there. So
Sir,
y,
Another 40, sir, 40 minus 40. I didn't understand.
okay. What are these 2 points? I'm taking 2 points here and I'm mentioning here 40. What is point A, point B value?
2020.
Why 2020?
From then what is the value?
40, 40.
How, sir?
Both are on same line, na?
But it may vary no, sir.
How it can vary? It can vary only in x-axis. I'm talking about y-axis. In y-axis, I'm drawing one line here and I'm mentioning 2 points. What is the point of B? Let's take it as 2 and 3. What is coordinate of A? Anvesha, tell me what's the coordinate of A here. In this one, what is coordinate of A? Anvesha?
Sir,
What is the coordinate of A here?
in which one, sir?
This point.
2
2.
and B is 3.
No. Tell me 2,
2
comma
and 4, 40.
40 and for B,
3, 40.
3, comma 40.
So
Nityashree?
like that also we are when it's the same line, it's only 40, 40.
Yes. Nityashree?
Sir, how are you letting 40? It can vary no, sir. Line is the same, but it can vary no, sir.
Yes, it's varying with x-axis. See?
In between A and B, it is not constantly 40 no, sir.
Who said? It's a straight line. Can you see straight line here? In this point, A and B we are taking.
It close also, it won't be 40 no, sir.
Huh? What are you asking?
Points are very, and we don't have distance. They are very close, and points can be 40 no, sir.
Do you have graph paper right now? Draw there and show me there. Okay. Well, I'll come back to you. You draw there and show me there. Okay. Now next thing, everyone understood this graph? Manogna, you were having doubt in this one?
Sir, so like velocity time graph shows acceleration and displacement.
Yeah. Manogna?
Sir, so like in this case, the acceleration is zero, right? 40
Wait,
mm.
Lalit. I'm talking to Manogna.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you understood?
Yes, sir.
So here what we saw, this is about acceleration. It is constant velocity. Velocity time graph will give you acceleration. Will give you
Sir, like, and the area under it will give displacement, right?
area under. Sorry?
So like the area under velocity time graph will give displacement, right?
Area.
Sir, done.
Okay. Let me find area. Let's see. This is velocity into time. So will give you displacement.
Displacement.
Sir, I drew the graph.
Drew graph. Okay. Slope of velocity time will give you acceleration. Okay. So those who didn't understood, I'll explain this again. Okay, you drew graph.
Yes.
Okay. So mark these points.
Which one, sir?
Draw 40, like take this 10, I'm sorry.
I drew
Take this 10, 20, 30, 40, like that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, I drew.
And mark A and B at coordinates 2 and 40, 3 and 40. Draw a line for that.
If it is 2.5, A and B are very close to each other. They don't have a constant distance between them, like that.
So what
Just
are
like
you-
that, not only
What are you saying? You first draw, you'll understand that. Okay. So what are we doing here? Velocity time graph. Okay. So velocity and time graph will give you acceleration. How we are finding here? See, first slope of this one, y2 minus y1. So y2 is this value. Let's take this value. Y1 is this value. A and B is y2, A is y1. So what is the value? 40. See this one. 3, 40, 2, 40. 3, y2 means 40 minus 40. Nitya, you continue drawing. Did you mark the points?
Sir, A and B.
Yeah. 40 minus 40, 0. 3 minus 2, 1. So this value is 0. So what it says, difference in velocity is 0. We are not saying velocity is 0. We are saying difference in velocity. V2 minus V1 is 0. So velocity is not changing with time. Velocity is constant throughout the time. Time is increasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. Time is increasing, but velocity is same 40. See this line, if I take one more point here, it will be C. And again, it will be 4. If I take one more point, D, this will be 5. Still it is 40, 40, 40, 40. Time is increasing 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Time is increasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But velocity is not increasing. It's 40 only. See that? This graph means velocity is constant. This graph shows constant velocity with whatever time is changing. Time is changing by 1, 2, 3. Keep adding 1, 1, 1 time. But velocity is constant. That is 40 meter per second. Yes, Nityashri.
Sir, and formula is constant. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus. Is it the same for all the velocities?
All the velocity, everything. Whenever you see the graph, slope formula is same. It's mathematics formula. It cannot be changed. Okay, those who joined late, understood what we are doing here? Who asked? Adya?
Yes, sir, understood.
Nityashree, now cleared? Are you getting same values? Check in your graph.
Yes.
Right? We are getting on same straight line, or a line is changing.
For 0 it is 40, for 2 it is 40, like that, or for all it is 40, only the value 1, 2, 3 they change.
Exactly. Okay. Somebody wrote something. Yeah, I'll do the graph again. You want me to draw again? Okay. So I took 4 points here. I took 40 here. So this graph shows velocity is constant here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I take this 2 point, let's take point A, point B. So B coordinates are 3, 40. A coordinates are 2, 40. So x, this is x2 by 2, x1 by 1. Yes, Lalit. You want to say something now?
No, sir.
What happened? You understood, right?
No. Yes, sir. I was saying, like, the acceleration is 0, right? Because 40 minutes.
No,
40 by
acceleration cannot be 0, no. At this point, we can say constant velocity. So if you think constant velocity, then velocity is not changing. Yes, correct. That means velocity is not changing. That means acceleration is 0.
Yes, sir.
Now, if we see same condition, we do second one. Where is second one? If we draw, instead of displacement time, if we draw velocity and time, draw that till then everyone, those who finish this one, draw second, instead of displacement time, draw velocity time. And start explaining. Those who finish can continue with that. Those who are doing, anybody is writing, or shall I go for next? Adya, you joined late. Did you finish? Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for it. Don't worry. Kirtana, Palak, are you there with us? Kirtana, can you hear me? Okay. Those who finished can go for next one. Nityashree, are you clear with doubt?
90%.
Are you clear? No?
I'm clear 90%.
No, when you are not clear, your face become red. Like. Okay. ठीक है. No, you should clear it out. You should not leave that. Until you clear it out, you should not leave that.
Or my brain will become free for a second until it's clear.
Kirtana, are you there with us? No. You're done? Okay.
Let's play quiz.
I didn't hear. What you said?
Shall we play a quiz?
No, but I can't hear. What you said?
Can we play a quiz?
Later, sir.
I
Yes,
can't hear.
sir.
I can't hear. What do you say?
Sir, she's
Yes, she-
asking for quiz. I say
Yes,
later.
sir.
I say later.
I can't hear actually.
Sir, she's saying, can we play a quiz?
No, actually I can't hear.
Oh, wow.
Sir, stop joking.
Sir, we can have quiz later.
No, we will play. Just let me finish this one.
First time I am asking and I only start first time. Please.
No, I can read also.
Chat box, can you? Sir, no more graphs, sir.
Arey, this graph is most important. You will thank me in 11th standard.
Sir, in today's class, you
Sir, in
know,
return, no quiz today.
No, we'll do it. Quiz is compulsory.
today's class, from tomorrow again. We will do.
Sir, I cannot
Sir,
write
I cannot.
the quiz. Sir. I missed about 4 classes. Sir.
You want to?
Sir, I cannot write the quiz. Sir, I missed 4 classes.
Who is that?
Vishnu.
It's okay.
So you don't write, we will play.
No,
Arey, you play. I am telling that I cannot play. In advance, I am telling you, sir.
Arey,
No.
you play Ray. I am telling Ray I will not play Ray. Nice. Okay, now come back. Enough. Everyone, see here what this graph shows now. Think again. Slowly think.
It's
Similar.
a graph.
Oh my God.
Sir,
Your velocity
will increase with constant acceleration, sir.
I think so many people started, but I didn't understood who said what.
Sir, constant acceleration.
Constant
Yes,
acceleration.
sir, constant
Okay.
and
You said constant. Somebody else was there. I think so. Vedika said something.
Uniform motion.
Everywhere uniform motion. You want to add?
Sir, it is easier.
The uniform acceleration.
Uniform acceleration. Okay.
Sir, or constant acceleration.
Okay. Let's go with the slope method. So let's take 20, 30. I like these values 3, 2. So 30 minus 20 by 3
3
minus,
minus 2.
which is 10
10 by 1. 10.
10 meter per second by second.
Square.
It is 10 meter per second square.
square.
Yes, sir.
This makes a big difference.
Which one? Sir, I didn't
So,
understand.
like, if you don't write the unit, you lose half mark.
Exactly.
Sir, second by one, no, sir. How did you get test?
1 second. No, this is second. This side is second. This side is meter per second. So numerator is meter per second. Denominator is second. So meter by second square. Yes, Jasmita, you were saying something. Jasmita,
Yes, yes, sir.
you said something.
No, sir.
Acha, I thought you said something. Okay. Okay, Zoya, mic is not working. Palak, are you there?
Sir, we understand. Can we play quiz?
Acha,
Sir, I'm there.
acha, good. And Kirtana, she's not there.
Sir, can we play quiz?
Are quiz,
Wait, please.
quiz.
Sir, what is the quiz on? Graphs?
No.
Sir,
Let's
one doubt.
The whole chapter, sir.
What's the one?
moving. Moving. What I was writing, I forgot.
Sir, you forgot, no, sir. We have to.
Okay, a body moving with constant.
Acceleration.
ठीक है?
Sir, can we
With-
call this uniform velocity?
Yes.
Don't mix
Sir?
uniform and constant thing.
So, like, I think constant is like without changing direction.
Constant and it's almost meaning is same, but we don't need to mix this. Constant and uniform. Okay. Yes,
They are
Vedika?
similar but not.
Yeah, they are similar.
So, I think it's the only major difference is direction.
Direction.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so we can change direction and be uniform also. That's why this constant, it's uniform without changing direction.
Yeah, correct. Okay, Anshul, you there with us? Anshul? Nahi? And Vedika, what about you? In doubt?
No, sir, no.
Anshul is typing, wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, so shall we have a quiz now?
Yes,
Sir,
Till then you
Yes,
finish
sir.
writing?
Yes, sir, we finished, sir.
sir, the quiz is on the whole chapter.
Something, yeah, related. Not this related to graph. Okay, but Anshul is saying, I'm sorry, I'm here. Oh, you're sorry you are here or?
Then very happy, sir.
Anvesha, today you are neutral, this side, that side, which side?
Neutral only. Like
No.
you were on the quiz side, I am neutral.
First time I'm on quiz side in 9th class.
First
No
time,
way.
second time you are on quiz side.
First,
Second. Last class, I don't remember.
Just
Sir, you are
kidding, man.
the quiz also, sir.
Sir, can't choose sides.
Can't choose.
Can't choose sides, quiz or no quiz. I'm in the right center.
You
Sir,
choose.
Understood, sir. Quiz, no quiz, neutral, anything we have to play the quiz.
Neutral.
Sir, I'm nothing, sir. Vacuum.
Option, only option is play, no other option, right, wrong.
Yeah.
I will
No,
try.
I am not dictator. I'm very good. Everyone has freedom to speak.
No, sir. You are military dictator.
चलो बच्चों आ जाओ देखते हैं किसमें कितना है दम
सर मुझ में दम नहीं है.
Sir, Dammu means?
Sir,